Hey Acers, welcome to this week's longer format, not daily short, of the Ace Role Playing Games Club weekly report. And I am Mason Emerson. I'm the host and the leader of the Ace Role Playing Games Clubs, and I am just happy to be with you again. I am running a club here to help you guys build a community and to help you guys build friendships that will last lifetimes and support you through some of the hardest times. Because our club is a suicide prevention club, as well as many other things for us to be able to gather together and build that community. So I'm grateful to have you along. And this week, I got to go really, I had kind of a wow, whirlwind week. And actually, it all started off with not only am I still looking for the next company to help, but I'm also looking for a way to make it through this week. When I set back the week to Tuesday, because Tuesday morning I find out that my refrigerator outside had died, the one that's outside my garage. It died, and all of my food was either spoiled or melted, and it just was a crazy week. So we made it through that, and then Wednesday night, I got a notification about a cybersecurity conference on Thursday, so I go to the cybersecurity conference, and then Friday, I had other things going on in the morning, which immediately was, and I had an interview with BAE Systems. That was pretty cool. And then immediately after that, I had to go all the way up to Layton, and there I ran Dust Bunnies, Life Under the Couch. I just ran cleaning day again because I was trying to explain Savage Worlds to a couple of people who hadn't heard about it yet. And one of them, my new friend Tony, and I'm sorry, Ms. I missed your name. So, did you know who you were? Because the two of you joined me as as a pair at the table, and we played the cleaning day adventure, and it worked out so well. We had so much fun, and there was even some great ingenuity that went on. One of the things that I really liked was, as part of this adventure, you build a pyramid of peanuts for the puppy, and that's nicely alliterated. And when you are building that, you got to figure out how to find the peanuts and then haul it over in and haul it over there and build the pyramid. Well, it turns out that our young lady at the table, she goes, "Oh, there's under couches where you find lots of socks," and so they used a sock to haul the peanuts over there. And I was just like, "This is amazing! This is brilliant! This is what Dust Bunnies and role playing gaming in general is all about. Is that ingenuity that I find in my players, and that's why I love running games, is because I didn't know how they were going to solve the problem. I just knew they were going to, and they figured it out along the way, and they even put in a few pieces of things. So things really went well there. Then Saturday morning, I went to my workout, and then for my workout, I went up to the game convention center again, and I ran a second day of Savage Worlds. Only this time, instead of running the back-to-back ones like I had planned, I only got to run the first one, which is another great product by my friends at Doghouse Rules. I'll put their link below for Trailer Park Shark Attack. Trailer Park Shark Attack is fun in a completely different vein. And I always bring in my stack of characters. I randomly shuffle them, randomly throw them out. But my players played them wisely enough and silly enough at the same time to have their three characters survive till the final bit, in which we did have a heroic sacrifice of one of the players wrapping himself up in the tentacles of Sharktopus and pushing with his feet towards the propane tanks. The other player, who aced all over the place to start the truck up, he throws it in reverse and backs the truck up and smashes Sharktopus and his friend into the propane. Well, not necessarily his friend, but smashes the two of them right into the propane tanks. And boom, we have a nice big explosive ending. And it was amazing. And we even ended that using a quick encounter because we were like 15 minutes out from being able to, or being out of time, and I just was like, no, we're going to get to this. And my friend Zorn was there, was one of the players, and a couple of other people that are becoming friends as I see them up there, and I just had a great time. Thank you to everyone. Now, next time, I think in the end of summer one, in the one that happens in September, I'm going to go up one more time, and this time I'm going to just run Deadlands. I'm going to run Deadlands, Daddy's Boy, for my first adventure. I'm going to run Deadlands Noir and run that for a second adventure. Probably the Axeman Cometh or something like that. or just an adventure using the adventure generator, which I've talked about ad nauseum, but I throw it out there again, page 73 in the Deadlands Noir book, Making Mysteries, because mysteries are at the heart of every role-playing game adventure. And then finally, I'm also going to run Deadlands Lost Colony, and I'm going to probably just get one of the short adventures out of there, maybe run Widowmaker, run the Widowmaker adventure of 310 to Goliath's Belt, because that's the one I'm running with my current actual table, and we're doing it campaign style, so we're taking a little bit of time, a little bit of space, a little bit of breather. So that's going well. And I admit, after all that gaming, all that much intention, there are points in every role-playing game master's life where you pause and you just go, am I completely wasting my time? Am I completely did I just throw myself too deep and too far into a hobby that's never actually going to pay anything or anything like that? And then after we have our moment, we ask that question, we take a deep breath, and we say, give me the next one. So it's okay if you're a little weary. If you're a little game weary, that's understandable. Now, one of the connections that I did make there was with my new friend Carl. And Carl, he has a blog that I'm going to post down at the bottom. And he's going to, at the beginning of the year, earlier this year, he did 31 characters in 31 days, one of the months. And so I'm going to start plugging his little events. Like he's got RPG a day that he's talked about. And basically, I want to try and, of course, expand our minds and expand the way we think about things. And I definitely would like to have us participate in next year's 31 characters in 31 days, where we're making a new character every day. And we can make these to be NPCs, we can make them to be PCs, whatever we want to make them. But I'd like to challenge us to participate. Anyway, Carl's link is down below, as well as a link to Doghouse Rules and their the two amazing games that I've run by them, of Dust Bunny's Life Under the Couch and Trailer Park Shark Attack. And a big shout out, of course, to my friends there at Doghouse Rules, and just how wonderful, and even to the Pinnacle folks, because they are some of the most wonderful people I've known. They are some of the most wonderful, wonderful people I've known, and the community is so accepting, so loving, and so amazing. So, to the Savage Worlds community, not just here in Utah, but across the world, thank you. You guys are awesome. And I look forward to building Junkyard Savages here in Utah into something big, just so we can be sister to the Colorado ones and the ones in Vegas. But also that leads me to this. How would you guys feel if we maybe tried to have like a once a year Savage Worlds convention or something like that? Toward the end of this year, my friends at Haven Board Game Cafe, they're going to be completing the work on a new gaming facility. And in that gaming facility, it's not only going to just be the Board Game Cafe, but they have a huge conference center that they can open up, about 5,800 square feet of it, and we can put tables through the whole thing and have lots and lots and lots of non claustrophobic gaming. And maybe we open it up to more than just Savage Worlds, but I'd love to have a real Savage Worlds convention right here in Harriman, Utah. So let me know what you guys think on that, and keep watching the videos. Keep giving me your feedback. I'd like to talk about topics that you guys find interesting and see if we can't get our views on these longer format ones to go up. I'm getting some good views on the short formats, especially my weekly dad joke. If you didn't hear it already, go over and check it out. It's already blown up, and it's one of those that it's kind of going viral, and I would love it to go really viral and go thousands and thousands of views. And it has the potential because I think I deliver the joke right. But otherwise, Keep learning, keep building the games, keep building your game groups. We are fighting for the good of all humanity here by building and working together to build this community of the Ace Role Playing Games Club where we achieve, create, and entertain. And we follow the 5 rules. And there has been an amendment to the second rule. I'll get to that in a second. First rule, we protect the fun of everyone at the table. Second rule, do not bring grown-up topics to the table, but leave them at the door and discuss them later with a grown-up whom you trust. That can be your parents or another grown-up, but do not bring it to the table. Third, we love each other. That is why we're here. That is why we're doing what we're doing. Fifth is that if any of the rules get broken, facts matter. We argue with facts, not emotions. And the fifth rule is that we are not in a destructive competition with each other. Yes, our game masters run antagonists. Our players run player characters. They are in competition. And maybe there is even a little bit of friendly competition between players. But here's the key. We are not trying to have a case where I win and you lose. Or you win and I lose. It is a case of mutual growth and respect for each other. So just remember, I love you. I really do. And the world is a better place because you are in it. And that you're sharing this road and this journey with me. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. Thank you for being my friend. And I hope that I am yours. Send me any questions you may have. Make any comments. I guess the like and subscribe thing is kind of an obligatory thing now. But I hope that this was informative, and I hope that this has sparked some new ideas for you, and I'd love to continue these conversations with you. So until next time, I hope to see you at my table.